Good morning, everyone. This is Raining Miku, and here we're playing Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, last time we left off, we were in the middle of a cutscene explaining who was not happy about our comeuppance. So, time to proceed.
I vote to rob the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave.
How the hell does he know that?
Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's clear of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Obtained an eternal fairy stone. Allows you to travel to port crystals you have placed as often as you wish.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, sorry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
Wow. Looks like lying didn't
It is
really
good
do me
to
any
be
favors.
reunited.
Oh,
Shall we
yes.
take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover.
What? Our journey is close enough, friends. Calm down.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
Oh my god.
This is all wrong. How can I get more customers to shop here?
Hello there.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Well, that's probably the reason you can't get no customers, bitch.
I've been afraid to travel through these parts of late. I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Goblins will set up on any ox cart what comes down this road.
Just true.
Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk robbed her cart of all the weapons she was carrying. 'Tis the stuff of nightmares. I can only pray they don't come after me and mine.
Hmm. So, generally, coming back to a conversation that we're talking about, anything you find, like, most of the time, anything you can find in a chest will be neater. I won't say better, it'll be neater than you can buy generally. Unique is probably the best way to word it. What? I didn't even know I was that heavy. I don't know what's up with that crystal. I wonder if it was something they changed later. I think there was something I was thinking about telling you guys in an earlier episode, and I just can't remember what it was. And I feel bad when I have that happen. Because every time I try looking back at a video to figure out what kind of name I'm gonna give it, I have to listen back on it a little bit. And sometimes I realize that even though and I know this is crazy, but I actually imagine myself talking more than I do. So then I listen back on the video and I'm like, wow, I didn't chat, like, at all this video. That's because nearly everywhere I skipped to, there weren't any words. But it could be because, you know, I try to skip to every important part, and of course, during a cutscene, I'm not gonna talk. So, I don't know. I'll try to be better with it. Secret token.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Nice. But the Eternal Port Crystal, I don't remember it being a thing originally. Brant, if you remember, he was actually there at the beginning of the game.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Yeah, well, yeah, why not? I am so sorry. Let me get to the other side of this counter.
Need anything?
Yes. Okay, well, this is useless. I'm wondering if what happened was they just decided they didn't want people to use a fairy stone. They didn't need to use a fairy stone, so they just made the eternal fairy stone. Alright, so coming back upon that, I figured out what I was thinking. So, I don't know if you've heard about this. This game was... We're not paying for this. If you don't notice how much this is 150,000, not 15,000. I only have 62,000, so I just wanted to point that out. This game tried doing a thing, or tried being an innovator of the... You know how games
Many thanks.
have implemented a lot of fast travel. And don't get me wrong, fast travel is amazing. However, on certain games, especially games like this, how are you supposed to adventure if... We'll go ahead and use this. Explosive. What? Where's all the adventure if you're just gonna travel everywhere? So, how they decided it was they had it where you fast travel bus. I mean, you'll notice that you can't really go to as
Not
many
lying.
places.
That's just as well.
Yeah.
Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
Right. Back to this. Noon Bloom. I'm keeping these. And then keeping the rest of the materials. Bye. We'll worry about these later. I do want to buy some things, it's just... I need to change class first if I'm going to change my class first. If I'm going to try something else out. Exaltation. Ring of Accrual. We actually seen that one earlier. Indian. No, I can't possibly equip all those
Hope to
purchases at
see you
once.
again.
I keep my prices as fair as I can afford. Yes? Is there some... I'm glad of any business. 'Tis rather mystifying.
There you go.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I already have that. Anchor to Heaven. What a hell of a name to make a staff. Alright. Iron Sword. Both of these swords are... Oh, hang on, there are 3 swords here. And all 3 of them... So, just to show you this. The Iron Sword is alright. The Broadsword is pretty good. The Cutlass kind of sucks. Like, the Iron Sword has more knockdown power than the Cutlass. Its damage is lower. That, okay. But, like, this Broadsword right here is 5 damage lower, but its knockdown power is 40 higher. Throat cutters and stilettos. These just could have been awesome, but whatever. Nah.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
True enough.
Maybe they say that every... I don't know if they say that every time we talk to a merchant or every time we see a chest. Fresh fruits for sale, get them while they're here. Shipments like these are far and few between. Alright. Vernsworth Pawn. I am. Just... I have to be... Yeah. Metamorphosis. Ambivalent. Kind-hearted. Okay. So you can change their... stuff here. Oh, okay. I need to... half frame glasses. Why is this one so much more than everything else?
Business hasn't been the best for some time now. Many thanks.
I love that he's like, oh yeah, I can't have good business here. It's like, well, you know, makes sense.
You can count on me to watch over your hours of repose. I will endeavor to deal with any threats ere they disturb you.
Hang on.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. My master from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we just delivered. I shall have to report back on our success. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
Dismiss. We'll give him a book.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I like them. And...
I'll
Nyak.
serve with redoubled vigor this day.
They also needed a
My
tarring
master
arrow.
from beyond the rift seeks the self-same item we just delivered. I shall have to report back on our success.
All heal elixir.
You can count on me to watch over your hours of repose. I will endeavor to deal with any threats ere they disturb you.
Add to favorites. And dismiss. I know, it's a really small thing. I do like these guys. Gotta give them a shorefish.
I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to the study of the arcane. I'll impress you yet, Arisen.
I probably should have given Nyank the book. Okay, his name is Loma? Lorna? Lorna is what it looks like. What a strange
I shall
name.
be proud to serve you, Arisen.
No. Sorry, Owen. Corn guy 420.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Oh, probably
Knowing when to
not.
use curatives is my specialty.
Chirurgeon. Oh, right.
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant.
Cancel. Summoning unique pawns. When you enter the rift, you'll be able to use the summoning functions you have unlocked. Any of the forgotten rift stones scattered across the world. Find pawns with a brawny build. Hmm. Minimum level can be between... Nope. 6. Wow. 6 and 20, I suppose. Vocation. So I'm picking a fighter or a warrior. Sorry. So they have to be a archer, mage, or a sorcerer. And then inclination. I need a kind-hearted. Kind-hearted. Mine was simple, I think. Search by weapon skill. Oh no. Cherry?
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Joker. Pretty cool, pretty
I pray
cool.
my efforts aid your cause.
I hate your hat. But, you know, I'll hire you.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
So, they're a mage. Valkyrie? Okay,
I
hang
shall
on.
be proud to serve you, Arisen.
We can do
Are you
that.
fit to travel?
Cherry appeared twice.
I'm
What?
attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
Alright. We'll go ahead and leave it there. Leave the rift.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. And no need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own 2 eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance?
Tell him about Baron.
And this Baron fellow. He's a real warrior. I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
If you were listening to rumors, and Melv, I believe it is. They actually talked about Humphrey. That or wherever you start at. Shkirzin.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Organized storage. Deposit. Thank God. Eight. Dried flour. It has to be sold. Can't do anything with it. Wakestone. I don't need. Don't need arrows currently. No. No. I need to get rid of all the fish. Yeah, I can't say with absolute certainty, but seeing that there was a raspberry in there, I'm pretty sure once you dismiss a companion, they put everything they had in here. And then combine items. No. Sell items. Alright. So I should be able to sell all the onyx. Yes. Maybe. Wherever it may be. Oh no, wait. It's selling stuff from inside the storage. Well, we don't want to do that.
There's trade to be had in times both. Much obliged.
So this city, because of how big it is, the vocation guild is separated between the tavern. Barbary?
Welcome, good sir. My services lie in the styling of hair and the painting of faces. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self.
Modify appearance. Okay.
Much obliged, sir.
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Love that there's just a Harspud in that chest. Harspuds are decayable. That's what's so ironic about them.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. Indeed.
Okay, we're back here. From what I remember, the Vocation Guild shouldn't be that hard to see. Ah.
Whatever am I to do?
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Have you found any of the items we discussed?
Got a fairy stone. Damn, you need 220 of these? Oh. Alright, I will say... Looking at some of these... Alright. That's cool to have, like, extremely late game. Like, that's fine. Ring of Endeavor... slightly boost discipline gained from defeating foes. It's a ring slot, and you get it at the end of the game. To put this into perspective, discipline is a skill that you use in order to discipline is the item you use to get skills for your character. Okay. What? Like, that's insane. Charming corset. One of our characters actually had this earlier. I don't know if you'd seen her. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty decent armor. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Ring that brings with Mystic Light. I guess being near someone with this ring it makes it so people like you more. Champion's Mantle, it's just a really cool cape. Profusion, more weight you can carry. That's nice. Twilight Star, just a good hat. These daggers are pretty good. Ring of Triumph. So, if you're in the Dark Souls community, this is the Ring of Favor, or otherwise known as the FAP Ring. Favor and Protection. Ring of Vehemence. More stagger damage. So we'll take a look at the skills first real quick. Yes. Subtlety. Gratification is so useless. It really is. Scarlet Kisses, that's alright. It's not really useful. Controlled Fall is alright. Bump and Lift. So that's a stealing skill. Now that one's pretty good as well. Let's see. Next. So Biting Wind is just a far dash. Cutting Wind is just a further. Ignited Blades probably has a longer lasting effect. Oh, and it can be... No, you could always use that. It's just, it's got a longer effect, so it's more useful. Yeah, you could just put a frickin' bomb on someone's body. Concussive Step, this is how you would actually attack things midair. That and Ensnare. They're funny. Pilfer's alright. Bump and Lift is just a really good skill, so... Alright. So, in terms of skills, the Sorcerer is a pretty good one to get. And Warrior also is good. Warrior is like the one I use the least in the main game. It's not that I have anything wrong with it. It's... I don't like hammers, generally. Honestly, weapon types always come back to how a game shows a weapon. So... I've been having different opinions of... Sorry. I have different opinions of certain weapons at certain times. Change this vocation, yes. Fighter. Go to equipment screen. No. I'll deal with this in a bit. So Blink Strike, this is fundamental. Like, this one is your dash attack, and it's amazing. Airward Strike, that one is funny as fuck. This game, like, this class right here, Fighter, kind of like Thieves were, but I almost love every skill in the Fighter class. Archer, I can't really get behind. Only because Archer has the issue where you need a lot to understand him. Can serve as a stepping stone. Okay. Now, all of Mage is just useful. I apologize if I didn't express everything while I was looking at all the skills. So this is a flamethrower. Levin is just lightning bolts. Fragor is a cone attack in front of you. Empyrean is a giant AoE light damage attack. It just sits there for a bit, lights up the area, but damages enemies. Palladium, it blocks hits. High Palladium gives it to people around, which I got her Palladium because I thought it would affect us, but it doesn't. I have to get High Palladium for that. The boons are just elemental damage you can give to allies. Halidum is Asuna. It's a it's a cure-all. Celerity is haste, so speed up, and Argentonic is a max heal. Personally, your character. So, yeah. You would obviously make the best use out of a mage build. You as a player, because if you get quick spell, which increases your cast rate, you can choose how to make these characters amazing. However, it's just not going to happen. Oh. Yes. Oh, Dire Arrow, yeah.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time.
Why not?
See, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins.
The Mesna.
So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
We shall have to scour, high and low.
Oh, I was so close to making that jump. Get your stupid ass over here. I'm throwing you over there. Sorry, Nell.
Allow me to open yon chest. Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby. Be sure not to overlook anything.
Lady, I'm trying to steal your shit. Get out of the way. I know, how gentlemanly of me. But I am a lady. Now, fuck you.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk.
Well, I am quite trustworthy.
I'm in a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
I love that these characters, they're just like, we know you have a map. I'm gonna jot down on the map before you even notice that we're there. Over. Gotta talk to Rodrix. We're gonna go deal with this, because this quest is actually really important.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Alright. So... I didn't realize I'd have all of these. Oh, she had a regal cloak is what she had on. Remove, because I don't need that. I need to increase the maximum health. I don't care about that. And then left hand, slightly increase the maximum weight. We can wear that.
Right you are.
Okay. So, instead, I should probably wear this. Or Vermundian. Let's wear Vermundian. Equip from storage. Leona. Felt cap. Deepwood jacket? Actually, that's fine. Withdraw? I don't understand how that works, because I sure as fuck know there's another shield here that I can pick up. Deposit. Put that away, put you away. I think I'm wearing that. Need to put away workers' greaves. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Wait, am I depositing or withdrawing? I'm so confused. I don't need the shield. Dang it. I guess there are certain armors you can wear both of at the same time. I don't understand how that works. give to Leona. I'm going to give the purple one to Leona as well. Nope. Okay, I'm just not worried about the rest of it. We'll get to it eventually. Pink, 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 pink. Horse spider reverend. Rest till nightfall.
Get some rest then.
Quite a bit of combat during my travels. There were losses. I saw rows of dead lining the moor. 'Twas a strange adventure, all in all. I've much to ponder. Send the storage.
To this world I return, ready to put all I've learned to use.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but
Your main pawn's travel log. When you rest in your main pawn travels beyond the rift, accompanying other arisen and other worlds. Upon their return, your pawn will land or will hand you a concise written report reflecting on their journey and experiences, as well as detailing any rewards received and progress made on the pawn quest you entrusted them with.
our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right quest now. We can wait on that. I know that was a very awkward,
That looks promising.
transition.
Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
So, what getting a house does is it lets you do three things. Okay, rest when you need to, use your storage when you need to.
Got some business with me, do ye?
And finally, you can interact with your...
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to... My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. But now I feel only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business.
What?
Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favor and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Let us see this delivered swiftly and intact.
Yeah, I was about to be real confused there.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Alright. Doze off. Hello, I'm supposed to doze off again, I guess? So there we go.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Oh, I didn't get any skills. We'll go ahead and end this here. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.